tamper-proof methods that the Soberlink device have proven to be probably some of the most important components of accountability. Soberlink is a small breathalyzer device. I test in the morning and I test in the evening, and I receive text prompts to remind me to do the testing. And the testing occurs within about a 2-hour time frame. So there's flexibility. Only takes from start to finish 30 seconds to a minute. The results are immediately presented on a digital screen, then wirelessly sent to whichever interested or relevant parties. For years, it was a constant battle of desiring to be sober, but just being utterly incapable. I would have stints of relative success, but they never lasted for very long. I finally got sober once I lost my family. That was the shockwave that it took. But I also had a very different toolkit, and this Soberlink component has been absolutely integral to making that actually happen and stick. The only way I was going to be able to maintain a relationship with my kids was to empirically demonstrate my sobriety. Tools that we had found at that stage were just small, generic little breathalyzers that you could just buy at any drugstore. That was no longer going to be sufficient because I could find ways around that. I came across Soberlink through basically a Google search and immediately saw the appeal. I've been using it now for almost a couple of years, and it has kept me absolutely accountable. I can't begin to say what a positive thing it's ended up being for me and everyone around. The tamper-proof methods that the Soberlink device have proven to be probably some of the most important components of accountability. There are no workarounds here. You are left with no other options other than to make your own choices and to deal then with the consequences. It's very likely not just saved my job and my family, but it's probably saved my life. Full stop. In active alcoholism, there's a fundamental mistrust. Even when I was working extraordinarily hard to maintain sobriety, I didn't have data to back that up. It's been absolutely fundamental in reestablishing the trust that I had so fundamentally broken over all of the years of being a very severe alcoholic. When I'm in those really hard places that would generally set me off in the direction of engaging my substance, I know that I cannot. The people in my life are going to know. I've very genuinely and truly come to embrace it because the knowledge that I have this test coming up has made it infinitely easier for me to transcend those really difficult times.